Stormy on here right now, and
What's
so
good? What's good? What's good?
so
Island boy.
Stormy, yeah. So Stormy is Bahamian, right? Now, that's like a second home for me. I love going to the Bahamas. It showed me nothing but love over there. So, you know, I went last time, well, the last couple of times, I was just looking at, investing over there and stuff like that. So, um, me and him, we done had plenty of conversations. Really, the whole clique done had plenty of conversations about investing in the Bahamas. So I was just wondering from his standpoint, like, what would be some of the advantages or disadvantages versus investing in America versus investing in the Bahamas. So
Okay. Basically, I mean, from my standpoint, some advantages investing in the Bahamas would be most definitely the the land, because you could get the kind of land you will be able to get in the Bahamas. I don't think you'll be the price you will pay for it. You won't pay for it here in America, especially like land by the ocean. You feel me?
yeah,
Like waterfront property, waterfront land, you could get that for, what I mean, literally dirt cheap compared to what you get it for in America, and then you could build on it, and then the thing is with land there, once you own the land, that's your land for the rest of your generation until the earth is
yeah,
gone. You feel
yeah,
me?
yep,
Whereas in America, you buy a property, you don't pay the taxes or whatever the case is on the property. The government comes back. It's not, you kind of never own your land in America. You feel me? It's
Okay, so before we even get into that, because like I gotta definitely hark on that because I think that's part of like you just being Bahamian. Because I think I still have to pay some taxes. But
okay.
before we
I
even go
mean,
there,
as a foreign, I mean,
yeah, as a foreigner,
it
right, right,
depends.
right,
It all depends on
yeah,
the avenue you
but
choose to go about it, because
right,
you could also get in with, like, how I'm a Bahamian. Me, you could
yeah,
become a partnership.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can start
yeah,
a company, become a
yeah,
partnership, and then
yeah,
buy the land under that Bahamian
yeah.
based
So
company.
yeah, so I wanted you to at least tell everybody, like, introduce yourself. Tell them where you from, where you went to school, the different islands you might have, might be familiar with, things like that, so they can have an understanding of like who you are.
Okay, well, you like they call me. You like you say you call me Stormy, but I go by the name Island Boy Stormy. I do
Hmm.
music. You know what I mean. You can check out my channel. You will see all my videos and everything on there. I grew up. I was born over here in Fort Lauderdale, but my family took me back over to the Bahamas. I grew up like in Nassau, and then I kind of moved to the Family Islands. That's where I got to see. That's where I got to learn more about the properties and how important land is. Because more time, like in the city of Nassau, you kind of don't understand the value of property because it's a city. You feel me? So it's kind of
Hmm.
already crowded. Whereas when you go out on the outer island, it's more space, it's more wide open. You get to see the you get to kind of see the island build up year after year after year. You kind of watch the infrastructure of the island grow because it's not as populated as it's like the country over here. You feel me?
Hmm. All right, so we got a question. CR says, how much is an acre?
An acre, I can't tell you exactly, but okay, as a Bahamian, you kind of have rights to crown land. We call it crown land. That's land that nobody has claimed. You feel me? So as a Bahamian, you could get rent you some equipment, and if an acre is nobody has claimed that acre, wherever the acre is, if nobody has claimed that, you could put that equipment down, and you could get the equipment, clear the acre down, put up your stakes, put on your foundation, start to build whatever you want to build on it before even paying for the land, because that's your rights as a Bahamian. They call it squatters' rights. You feel me? So you could kind of squat on the property, build whatever you building on it, and then purchase it afterwards. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so y'all have squatters' rights. Okay, so you're saying for a Bahamian, you can get land for free.
Basically, but you're still
Mm,
gonna have to go through. It's not. Well, like I said, it's not. It's not. The numbers are nowhere close to in America. You feel me? What we'll pay
yeah,
for an acre, you guys will probably pay You guys probably pay quadruple that or more. You
Yeah,
feel me? Because my
yeah.
cousin, he just pushed down I think he said a 200 by 200 or something like that. He got a whole block, and I don't think he paid more than 2,000 for it.
Wow. Okay.
And
So
you feel me?
so that's another thing. So CR is asking about an acre when in the Bahamas it may not be like you're necessarily buying acres. You might be buying plots.
Buy no,
So
no,
so
it's not. That's what I'm saying. There on certain islands, there's not even like it's just the map of the island just shows where where the people build, where the people houses are already, and then
mhm,
everything else in between would just be like vacant, vacant, vacant. So when you go to look to see, okay, I want this property. It's on the side of my homeboy's house. It's a big land. I want this property. Let me see who owns it. You go there and nobody owns it. If nobody owns the whole block, you could literally push that down and build
wow,
on that.
that's crazy. Now
And
that's
once you
crazy.
push it down and you put your stakes up and you say, and
This is
you put
mine.
your as this is mine, and you now you once you squat on it, you put your foundation, everything that's already yours, and then
Wow.
you can go about doing the paperwork or whatever the case is after your structure's up. You could build a
Yeah.
whole house, live in it 5 6 years because it's not enforced like how America, like if you touch that property in America, they gonna need that, they want that money. In the
Yeah.
Bahamas, when you do you
Yeah.
especially family items, because like I said, it's not built up like the city. So they want people to come in and build. They want people to come in and expand
Hmm.
the communities. So like I said,
Yeah.
you could all wait 5 10 years before you have any problem. You'll probably end up doing the paperwork for your property because you want to go to the bank and get a loan rather than you have to do it
Yeah.
or the government, or you're going to have penalties, or you know what I mean. There's going to
Yeah.
be a problem with it. You'll probably just do that just to be able to go to the bank and say, I have this. This is what I have in collateral. I want to borrow against it.
And that's another thing too. From what I understand about things over there, most people don't actually get loans. They build out of their pocket. They
I mean, majority we was never taught to. We don't have credit. Like how you guys have a whole credit system, we
yeah,
don't have that. So it's
yeah.
kind of you pay to play. Whatever you make is that's how much you have. Whatever's in your bank account, in your pocket, whatever that is to you, how much dollars to your name, that's how much you have. There's
Okay.
no credit, there's no lending system
Okay.
unless
So
borrow against. Like I said, like you go to the bank and but the requirements to be able to borrow from the bank. I think you have to make a certain amount of money, and you have to have a steady job. You have to have a steady job, and then you have to have collateral. So you have to make a certain amount of money, whereas you having pay stubs and everything coming in every week. Like it's
yeah,
like gotta be like a government job or a hotel job or you know what I mean, a steady job,
yeah.
and then you
So
gotta like
which is a whole nother point because like my experience is only with mainly family islands. I've never been to Nassau, never been to Freeport. I've been
okay,
to Bimini, Exuma. But for the most part, in these places, most people are business owners. They don't have you got, of course, you got the hotel people and stuff like that. And a lot of them aren't from maybe even from the main island, from that
yeah,
island. They're imported or something. But um, most of the people who like live on the island, they're fishing for conch. They're
yeah,
doing other,
they're
you know,
they're
yeah,
entrepreneurs. Yeah,
right,
they're
right. So they
basically
don't have
entrepreneurs.
like a standard job, and mainly, of
No.
course, it's a lot of
Okay, and
cash.
with people like that,
Yeah,
it's really hard
yeah,
for people like that to actually go to the bank and get a loan.
yeah.
Unless because and mainly like they don't even Bahamians, we don't structure we don't register ourselves as a company.
Business. Yeah,
That's something we should actually look into, but we
yeah,
don't do it because
yeah.
you being a diver, if you register yourself as a LLC or whatever the case is, now you could pay VAT on your seafood that you bring in every day.
Mhm.
You could kind of actually pay yourself
Yeah.
a salary,
Salary.
and that's
Yeah.
where you have something to go to the bank to
Yeah.
be able to show, well, hey,
Yeah.
this is I work for this company. This is how much I get paid, X Y Z. That's a great idea too. I like just talking to you. I just thought about that.
Yeah.
If more fishermen register themselves or just come up with
Yeah.
a company, they'll be able to borrow.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be able to get a loan from the bank. I just thought about that's something I need to, because I have a lot of people that dive, a lot of cousins, a lot of family members that do that. That's something I can kick to them. Yeah.
And they make a decent amount of money.
Yeah, they make a decent. I mean, you can go out and make $2,000-$3,000 a day just off of diving. You bring in grouper, lobster. You know what I mean? Some conch. That's a good. I used to make a living off of diving, so I
Oh, you
know.
used to dive too? I didn't
Yeah,
know
I
that.
used to dive. I used to dive. I used to pull fish pots, all that.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Is that a cat?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like I know a lot of divers over there who make a decent amount of money and like a decent amount of money, like crazy. It's like
Daily. I'm
unbelievable.
talking about daily.
And yeah, they just and it's free because it's coming out the ocean, but
But
it's like
it's liquid cash. It's
it's
you know what I mean.
liquid
It's
cash.
hardcore
Yeah.
cash. So
Yeah. And because
with
of that, they gotta
that,
do everything with cash.
and most of them don't even have bank accounts. If they do have a bank account, they don't trust putting that money in the bank accounts.
Yeah. It's
Like
crazy.
they
Yeah.
don't think on the level of
Yeah.
borrowing, or they just think when
Yeah.
I have enough money to buy this, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
buy this. They
Yeah.
don't
And
never think, oh, I'm gonna go borrow the money to buy this.
yeah, that's the culture. That's the culture.
Yeah.
So what I love about the Bahamian system, now he said this earlier in case anybody missed it, he said this earlier, but what I love about the Bahamian system is once they buy something or once they own a house or land or whatever, they never pay taxes on it. They will own
No.
it forever.
And
Your
and
family will own it
it's
forever.
in your family
It's in your family
until
forever.
the earth disappears. You know what I mean?
That's yours. That's your family. You ain't got to worry about nothing. We lost my grandfather's house in Miami. Um, and I've seen so many like houses, um, properties that's just been seized, lands, all kind of stuff that's been seized due to lack of tax payment. So, um, I mean, even some HOAs will even take
Will
somebody's
take
house
they will take it.
over
I
here.
noticed that about it. That's one thing I say. Like it's over here, it's different. I would prefer to invest in a like a even I think most third world countries like that. I would prefer to invest in a third world country with
Mm-hmm.
property and like building than to say invest in America, because you miss a few payments and it's
Over
gone.
with.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You end up getting, God forbid,
yeah.
something happens to you where you have to be in the hospital, or you know what I mean, where you out of financial soup for a minute. You kind of lose everything, and you've been paid up 15, 20 years. You kind of lose everything in a split second.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so I was looking at the Bahamas, like investing in the Bahamas, and I was speaking to like some real estate agents um and so you have to go to a law firm
Yeah.
if you're traditional American. You have to go to a law firm. And so I was looking at some land over there, and just like CR was asking about how much for an acre. Where I was looking, the island, all that stuff matters
Yeah.
as to what you're getting. If it's beachfront, if it's just up in the island, beachfront property is $1 million. You just
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah. But
beachfront property is $1
that's
no
a
matter
person
like
like
almost
you.
anywhere.
Whereas a
Yeah,
person like me that's a native,
yeah.
a beachfront property, as long as nobody has claimed that, I can
Oh,
literally go there and
yeah, yeah,
squat on
yeah,
it,
for sure, for
and
sure.
it's mine.
For sure, for sure. That's crazy, and that's mind blowing. Um, but for us Americans, beachfront property is like $1 million. If you
Yeah,
got, I guess maybe it's beach access, might be 500,000, and it just keeps dropping down. But you can find little plots of land that's, you know, uh, 10, 15,000 that
yeah,
are
and it's
upper
decent.
in the
It's
island.
decent land.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That you can build on, decent size. It's not going to be an acre more than likely, but you can. I mean, some it might be half an acre, might be a quarter of an acre, but it's
Yeah,
buildable. And you don't need to build no mansion over there unless you plan on living like Escobar. Then you
look,
might as well
yeah,
go to the
yeah,
beach
yeah,
then.
it
You
ain't
know what I'm
necessary.
saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not necessary for me. So, but you have to go through a lawyer, and but for definitely for around 15, 20,000, you can get a piece of
Oh
land
yeah,
over
for
there
sure, sure.
and be straight. Because see, the reason I said 15, 20,000 because the law firm charges you, I think, at least 1,500. At least the
So
one I was talking to, no matter what size the property is, the minimum that they're gonna charge you is $1,500 to
For
do
them
everything.
paperwork and everything.
Yeah,
For you,
yeah, and it has to go through them. You can't do it without them. Not
yeah.
as an
And
American,
and it's another thing. $100,000 house over there is like $300,000 house over here.
That was the other thing, right? So to build on it, to build a house over there, what are we looking like? What like cost to build an average 1,000 square foot house,
A
1,500
thousand
square
square
foot house?
foot
Let's say 1,000 square feet. So we'll keep the numbers.
low so everybody could understand.
Yeah.
1,000 square feet, but material and everything, you're gonna pay about 60,000, 70,000.
So if you can get a piece of land for 15, 20, $60,000, or another 60,000, you can have a
Yeah,
house. And
because you know
$80,000, you can.
your roof is gonna be the most expensive. So your roof is
Mm,
gonna cost you about 15,000. But everything else is kind of, you know what I mean, all your blocks and everything, paying your workers or whatever the case. And they put up houses kind of quick over there, you feel
for
me?
sure,
You
for
get the
sure.
right workers 2-3 days, your
Yeah,
house is up. Just all your walls
yeah,
is up. You just gotta pitch the
yeah.
roof.
So
And
$80,000, we can have a house in the Bahamas.
oh yeah, and a nice house at that, you know what I mean?
That's dope. That's dope. Okay, okay.
And then
So
you'll just have to furnish it and do every. You'll just have to. That's just your house. That's just the structure. That's not. You know what I mean? That's not your windows and
okay,
your
okay.
couches and all. You know what I mean? All the. That's not the inside of the house. That's the
But the
structure.
windows is part of the structure though.
Yeah, no, but see the windows is like the house. So you're gonna have to add another 10,000 for windows because it all
Okay,
depends on what type of windows
okay,
you want. You want hurricane proof
okay.
windows because you know
Yep.
the Bahamas is made.
Got
Then
to.
that's another $10,000 you added on top of that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then
So
after that, it's just furniture. You know what I mean?
yeah. So you're
Now,
looking at about about
yeah,
$90,000 then.
yeah. You know
Ninety
what I
thousand
mean?
dollars.
Now,
We
fully
ain't, I ain't even
furnished.
talking furniture. I ain't even talking
No,
about
nah, that's
furniture.
not furniture.
Just
On you.
windows, air conditioning,
And just
plumbing.
yeah, plumb. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, all that plumbing, windows,
Okay.
air conditioning, the house. Yeah. Now you'll have to furnish it and do all that. Like I mean,
Yeah.
based on yourself, based on how much, like
Okay.
how you want the inside of your house to look. Take the plantains out there for me, bro, and
Yeah.
put the other ones in.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I think this is good. I think this is a good one. I just jumped on here real quick. Just want to, you know, get them that. I got a bunch of videos coming. I got like, I think I uploaded 7 videos today. About
Oh,
to start dropping. I have been recorded. You know, when I was selling cars,
yeah.
I got like 7 videos from that
Oh,
I
you ain't
didn't.
dropped
You
them
know,
yet?
I ain't dropped none of that, man. I've been behind. You know, I've been trying to. You know, I've been
Yes,
chasing this bread. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
already know I'm trying to do the same thing out here, man.
so yeah. So
Back in the A, I'm
yeah,
trying to get right.
I see you've been recording. Are you back in the A?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I was literally recording right when you called me.
Oh damn.
Fact, I was literally recording when you called me.
Damn, I ain't even know. So yeah, all right. Well, you know, make sure y'all go check out Stormy Music. You know what I'm
Yeah, y'all
saying?
check out my channel, Island Boy Stormy. You can check
Yeah,
me out on Apple Music, Spotify, uh, Audio Mac. I'm on all platforms. I mean,
yeah.
y'all listen to me, my music, leave a comment, like, share, all that. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, we should have more likes on this video because you know what I'm saying. For like $90,000, you can have a house in the
I'm saying we
Bahamas.
just gave y'all a game.
Come on, man. Come on now.
Gave y'all some game. Come
That's
on, like the
love.
video,
That's
share the video,
love.
subscribe. You know what I mean?
That's
Subscribe to the
love.
channel.
That's love. You know, I was thinking, man. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, shoot, we should all just come together and put a couple dollars together and
And
grab us one as a group. You feel me? That's
facts,
easy. You know what I'm
facts.
saying?
And we don't even. That's what I said. We could just put up triplexes. I mean, just
Oh
rental
shit! I didn't even
property.
think of that. I didn't even
So
think of
I
that.
got room over here too.
Yes.
Yeah. What up, brother? That's was
What's
wrong.
good?
Yeah.
What's good, man?
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah,
dog. Hey,
watch out, future potential later, man.
We on
wait.
YouTube Live.
Your boy got a
Hey,
cat. What
yesterday.
else? A hairless cat.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all wild.
We got two murals down, two exotic murals.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got the Frenchies on deck.
Yeah, we got the
Hey,
French.
this Atlanta, man. You know we got the Frenchies in Atlanta.
Sure,
Yeah.
man.
We
Come
got a
on,
new
man.
litter on the way
Yeah.
in about 10 months or so.
What?
What happened
Yeah,
to
I'm
yesterday? We
still.
were supposed to be on that.
But no, I mean we was just he's just trying it out.
Yeah. We ain't never did it like this before, so you know what I'm saying.
And once I finish and the food done, hold on, I'm finna show them. You know what I'm saying? Whipping it up.
Oh yeah.
We got some peas and rice, some corn, some fried plantains, some steamed chicken.
Oh, y'all ain't got no fish, eh?
No, I ain't went to
Come
the.
on, man. Come on,
I ain't
man.
went to the market. I didn't went to
We
the
all
market.
pescatarians now, bro.
I did this late, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I decided to do this late. This just some quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had some fish I was gonna have to pull up.
Come on. Now, I got you next Sunday.
Next Sunday. All right.
Next Sunday.
All right, but yeah, so these the Bahamians. You're gonna be seeing these guys on the channel. You know what I'm saying? This the home team. You feel me? So, but yeah, so $90,000. Island Boy Stormy said you can own a home in the Bahamas. He didn't say what island, because you ain't
I
gonna
ain't
get
say what
nothing in
island.
Nassau.
No, definitely not Nassau. Gonna be a
You ain't get
family
nothing in
island.
Nassau. It's got to go to a family island.
Gotta
That's
be a
right.
family island.
Family
I
island.
mean, you go through the right procedures to get the
Yeah.
property. You know what I mean? And from there, you put together 80, 90,000 dollars. You get you 1,000 by 1,000. Nice home. I mean, windows, doors, everything, and then you just go ahead and put your furniture in there. You know what I mean? You could bring it up. You could modernize it however you want to do it.
There it is. It is. All right. Well, right now, y'all watching Casino is the Name. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we out.
Yeah.
Yeah.